Hey, I got an update on the Titanic. Yeah, there's a lot more stuff that I've been doing for a while. That's why I haven't been recording. I've been focusing on this for a bit. I've also been focusing on other ships in other worlds. I'm not going to show you them because they're pretty secretive. I'll show you when I finish this, like a special, I guess. You know what? I feel like if I get 250 subscribers, actually, never mind. I was gonna say if I get 250 subscribers, I'm gonna reveal this when it's fully finished, but never mind, because that's just begging for subscribers and likes like usual. Well, I'm not gonna do that. So you may just think this is the Titanic's like hull finish, right? Well, if we go inside, it is not. As you can see, there are a few rooms in the ship. So if you go in here, there's like four storage rooms, F deck, G deck, and the orlop. I think this is. So yeah, there's four decks. That's the fourth one up here. This is D deck. C deck's on the line of the bow there, and B deck will be on there. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. I think B deck will be like here, maybe down there. I think it might be here, right here on this line. B deck will be right there, and then A deck doesn't even exist yet. The blocks placed for A deck don't even exist yet. So that was storage rooms, basic boring little storage rooms that I just made. Also, there's this. Oops, I can go through. Obviously, it's not an official room yet because it's just literally got no doors. So it's just that. It's just a wall. You can go up here, so there'll probably be something that leads. Yeah, you see this deck? There's probably going to be like a deck here, so you can come up here. There might be stairs, and you can go down. And then maybe here. No. I don't know how you could get out of this room, but I don't know how Titanic's interior looks. But this is the fireman's staircase. Just made this. The fireman's well, I didn't just make it. I made it like a month ago. Like a few weeks ago, maybe. I don't know. But the fireman's stairwell or staircase, whichever way you like to say it. Really tall staircase. I don't know why these end rods here. These end rods are here, but they just are. So yeah, there's this long corridor, and this actually leads to this. I think this is a coal bunker that we're in. But nah. The coal bunkers are blocked off. I'm gonna check up here. Yeah, this isn't the coal bunker because there's these doors that can lead here. If there were doors to a coal bunker, you wouldn't be able to get in the coal bunker because there'd be so much coal in it. So this is not a coal bunker. This is a storage room. It's the same on the other side. I'll show you real quick in case you are nosy. There you go. If you're wondering why everything looks a bit weird, it's because I have like a modern textures pack. Simply because with the regular pack it looks a bit weird because like the thing that the storage at the very front that I showed you in the beginning, yeah, that would look weird because I use white terracotta for that and it looks like skin, so without the pack. So this just seems like an empty room, but it's actually going to be the room for one of the boiler room number 6. So yeah, it's going to be like, I don't know, 4 boilers in here, so there's going to be one there, and there, I believe. I don't know, I forgot. But there are going to be boilers in here, and this one is another one that I'm working on. And it's not finished yet. As soon as I finish this video, I'm going to get to work on it, and by the time you've seen this video, like, as soon as it comes out, maybe like a week or so, I'll probably be finished with the first 2 boiler rooms, so boiler room 6 and 5. I'll be going on to 4 and 3, and then planning 2 and 1. I'm using Pipkin06's tutorial, so shout out to her for the interior. And I've used Rich LaRuse's tutorial for the ship itself, so yeah, thank you to them too for this design. So, I mean, so far it seems like a lot, but it's I've just barely scratched the surface. Like, this entire thing that I've showed you is probably not even like 5% of the full ship. It may look like it's like 20% or 30% even for you guys, but the Titanic had a lot of rooms. It had the grand staircase, aft grand staircase, 6 boiler rooms, the engine room, lots and lots and lots of cabins, the bridge, the quarters and stuff. Yeah, there was just a lot of stuff. There's also these like double hull plating things. I'm doing like the double hulls. The double what's it called? I forgot. Frick. Okay, I'll just show you basically. You might have seen it, but it's like these walls here. It's like the double wall thing, where like there's like a I forgot what it's called. I'm gonna search it up real quick. Hold up. Yeah, what type bulkheads? Yeah, they were called bulkheads. And like I wasn't talking about the bullheads. The bulkheads are AI, but whatever. It's not these. The water type bulkheads are these massive sandstone walls. They weren't actually sandstone. I think they were steel, but Pipkin decided to use sandstone and brick. I don't know why. But yeah, these are like double steel walls. So yeah, I don't know what they're like actually called. I'm gonna feel really stupid when I like rewatch this video, like in like a day's time or something. I didn't know like the name of it. I just forgot. So if I put night like during some night vision, this is what it looks like. So there's like a curve in here. It looks nice. It goes up over the roof because it has to be a wall. I mean a roof. There's a roof in this one, but there's not in the other one because this is a boiler room. So yeah, I think the way that water actually got through to the boiler room is that I don't know really actually. I know that in boiler 6 it was like fully. This is boiler room 6. Fully there was like a huge cut here, and then it went into the boiler room. Not into boiler room 5. It went in the coal bunker in boiler room 5. That's why I did dig a coal in the coal bunker. The coal. It was like right here where the iceberg damage stopped for the last piece. And the coal bunker was filling with water, and at like I think like at 1 a.m., 12:40 a.m. maybe, the coal bunker couldn't withstand the weight of the water anymore inside of it, and they just exploded into boiler room number 5. So yeah, that is accurate history. So yeah, this is the layout for boiler room number 4, the coal bunker of boiler room number 4. These are the funnel casings. I forgot to show the funnel casings. Whoopsie daisies. Yeah, but here's the first one. That the second one and the third one. There is no fourth one because the fourth funnel was actually a prop. It wasn't a real funnel. So these 3 funnels are the real funnels, and the fourth funnel doesn't have a thingy because it's not a real funnel. So I think like right here in this room, the engines are going to be in here because it connects to the propeller shafts. So those like lines of the propeller shafts. These are like little rooms that I'm going to be working on later. So yeah. Also, there's this floor, metal floor that I did. All the deck plans. This is a compartment. There's the 16 compartments, I think. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 14. I'm sure it was 16, wasn't it? Maybe just inaccuracy. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, I get it, actually. So behind here, there's like 2. This is like the 14th one, I think. The 15th one's here, and like behind here, there's like a 16th one. So, yeah, I forgot what it's actually called. Let's see. So it was like the. I forgot. It was like the really, really, like the one at the front. The forepeak, that's what it's called. The forepeak is under these. Under this. So if we go in here. Like down here. Down to the very bottom, the all-up deck, I think it is. Or G deck. Back here, behind here, there's like the, forepeak. I think. So, yeah. I'm not gonna break any blocks because I don't know, I'm not gonna break any blocks because I don't have the quartz block. I don't want to get it. So, yeah. So if it's taken me like a month to get to here from the last time I showed you this, when I was just doing the draft, like I wasn't even doing the full draft. I've finished the entire hull now. I'm gonna be doing the interior. It's gonna be a while, okay, before I actually get to the superstructure, because most of the stuff in the Titanic is actually underneath the black part. So yeah. Next time, okay, I'm gonna give you another like update. The next update is gonna be when I've fully finished all of these rooms, so like all the boiler rooms, all the engines, and built up to the black area, and I'll show you each and every room if I can. But I could just show you like the like, you know, the room for it, like the thingy for it, the placements for it, the planning for it, and stuff. And then until then, I'll like do like a full thingy, you know. Like when I finish this entire thing, I'll probably do like an hour-long video just showing the entire interior of the Titanic. I'm probably gonna forget a few rooms if I did. Just I don't know. Let me know if I do. Let me know in that future video. Yeah, I'll probably say it again when the actual video comes out. So yeah, propellers aren't finished yet, even though the propeller shafts are already in. Almost just went, you know. That's a really hard tongue twister. That tongue twister. But yeah, if we go all the way to the back, the propellers aren't going to be there because they're not done yet. The propeller shafts aren't there either. Like the little sticky out bit that like puts the propeller in. The propeller in. Here's the stern. I haven't showed you the stern yet, so this is going to be kind of cool for you. Stern's got a nice curve. Also, I'm going to show you. Look at how tall this is, dude. Literally, absolutely gigantic. You can now probably see, just for that little scale of comparison, how long this has taken and why it's taken this long to do all this. So, yeah. So, yeah. I think I updated the sign in front of the ship. But yeah, this might be a bit boring for you, but I don't give a crap. Okay. So if you don't like ships, then bugger off. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. Don't do that. The sign is right ahead here. Yep, right there. So RMS Titanic, new, full interior, older than large ships world. Older than large ships. I'm actually gonna. Okay. Older than large ships world. There we go. I'm actually gonna see if it's like lined up real quick with the ship. It isn't. Of course it isn't. Why would it? Why would it be? Now I have to redo it all. How wonderful. Isn't this great? So it's been like that the whole time. So it's been like that for a whole month straight of me just building unknowingly. How wonderful. What a great start to my weekend. Ugh. Why does it say cheeseburger? Ugh. Old. Where's the is? Is no! Large ships world. Large ships world. Thank you, for the love of God. Now I need an ink sac. Or the light vision? Light vision. The night vision. Glowing sac. Where is it? Why is it in that bottle? Whatever. Oh yeah, full interior. William. What is William? I don't know. Full! Oh, don't mind that. Interior! Exclamation mark! Fuck! Okay. Frick you! Okay, there we go. Now it's in line for once in your day! Or whatever. The night vision is wearing out. No! Okay. But yeah, basically, that was basically William. Okay. It's gonna take me a really, really, really long time before I have another update of the ship. So be aware of that. You might not even see a new update of the ship until July. Even I don't freaking know, because it took the people who redesigned the ship like 8 months to fully finish it. They also did an old version of it, like the old Titanic model that Rich did as well. That one's interior. I'm not going to do the interior of that one, but I'm going to be doing the interior of the Empress of Ireland because Pipkin has that. I'm not going to do the Queen Mary one because I can't be aid. I've already done the nomadic mon. I've already done the nomadic interior. I'm gonna finish this Titanic interior, and then I'm gonna do the Empress of Ireland interior after I've finished the medium ships world. Sound something else, like the medium S words world, but whatever. It was ships, trust me. But the medium ships world. I am working on that. When I first when I first loaded into the medium ships world after like a month, like a lot of time, like frick. Oh my god, bro, I can't say anything, dude. Should I shut up? I can't even. I don't. Can't even. I have shit. Sorry, I have horrible grammar. I'm trying my best not to swear. Yeah, okay. I have really bad grammar. So yeah, but basically, when I first loaded into the medium ships world after like 5 months, like maybe even a whole year, I haven't touched that in a while. Um, like when I saw the ship that I'm working on in the medium ships world, like it's only the first one. I said ship, not shish. You know, I said ship, not the S word. I said shished. Okay, shut up. Basically, I'm not even gonna say it anymore. I can't say it. That's why. But yeah, basically, the Titanic is just gonna take a very long time to do. So I've done 5 of like 16, maybe 15 actually. I think Titanic actually had 15 compartments. And, oh yeah, it did have 15. Okay, so the 14th one is this one. 15 is that one. I think the Olympic had 16 compartments and it was upgraded to 17 during World War One. So that might confuse me. So yeah, I think they have 15, but then they would change to 16, then 17. Oh! Back to what I was trying to say. Like I'm like for oh my god. Back to what I was trying to say for 2 minutes straight. When I first loaded into the medium ships world, after like a year or so, the ship that I was working on a year ago literally looked so small compared to the Titanic I'm building now. It literally looked like the nomadic size. Like it was so small. God, probably because I've been working on this for such a long time. I'm so used to the size of the Titanic that when I loaded into the medium ships world, the ship I was working on in the medium ships world before I abandoned it looked minuscule. So it's pretty weird. I don't know why I had to say that because it took so much effort to say, and you probably don't even care about it. But yeah, basically, I don't know what that was. This is gonna take. I know I've said it a million times, but this is gonna take a long time. So a very long time. A long time ago. No, it's gonna take a long time. Like a super duper 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 long time. You might even see this model until 2027. Okay, man, this might literally take until February this year to February next year, or even further into next year. I don't know. Because yeah, the very first days of 2026 started, and then they're already like planning something for 2027. Because I saw like on the news, it was planning for like a bicycle race in the UK, like going from Liverpool to like country in the west and then back down further into England. But yeah, I don't know why they're already planning for 2027. 2026 just started, mate. You have to wait another 10 months for that to happen, buddy. Goodness, but actually it's even more because it's in like June 2027. So yeah, I don't know why I'm ranting on about that. This is not even about ships anymore, but whatever. Also, if you want me to like do the Olympic as well as the Titanic, not the interior. Please do not say the interior, because the Olympic has a different interior than the. I just started beatboxing. The Olympic has a different interior than the Titanic does. Well, it did. It did, because I was going to say didn't does, but whatever. The Olympic had a different interior than the Titanic because of the hull number. But I mean, pretty much everything was the same, but there's probably like a very slight difference that I don't know about, that I don't want to change on my own because this is a massive ship. And if I mess up, I'm gonna go crazy. I actually did almost mess up like 3 times while doing this, and I was like, no. Then I realized it was just a mistake, and I was like, oh, okay, it's fine. And I fixed it. But yeah. If you want to do the Olympic next to Titanic in this world, as well as Britannic. I can do it. So yeah, I will do it in the large ships world as well. I don't know why I keep saying ships world, whatever. Large ships world as well. This is the extra large ships world, by the way. The large ships world. So yeah, if you want me to do that, I'll do it. But not the interior, because no point. So I'll do Titanic's interior. So I'm gonna finish all Titanic's interior eventually, hopefully. Then, if you want to, I'll move on to the Olympic, which is gonna be like right here. Actually, it might be there, and Titanic will be in the middle, and Britannic will be right there. So yeah, it's gonna be this same design as well. But I'm just gonna make it to where like what I know about the Olympic. I think all I know, like the only difference between Olympic and Titanic was that the the promenade was like fully open on Olympic, and it was like half closed on Titanic. I mean, I'll show you when I finished it, but yeah, you could probably just search up like an image of Olympic and Titanic, and then look at the superstructure, and you could see it pretty quickly. That's like the difference, only difference outside at least. Britannic's difference is there's like a little promenade here, so yeah, neither of the other two ships had that. So the Britannic had an open promenade like that there. So it's a bit different. Also, I think I might leave this for a bit because it's taken so long, and I might just like start working in the medium ships world, then the large ships. Yeah, I'm actually gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna do the medium ships world, and then I'm just gonna grind in the medium ships world, make as many ships as I can. Then I'm gonna go to the large ships world. I haven't even made the large ships world actually; it doesn't even exist yet, but I'm planning it. So yeah, and then I don't know why I keep saying so yeah, but whatever. And then I'll try finishing this after I've done all that. So yeah, I will finish it. Don't worry. Even if I make a mistake, you probably won't even notice it because it's so big. It's like 500 blocks long. I'm not even kidding. So it's ridiculous. It's kind of ridiculous. It's like twice as long as the real ship. So yeah, the real ship was at least. It wasn't that long, but no, it's not because it's in half and decaying under the ocean. 3,800 meters down, not feet, meters. Britannic. I mean, I don't really do this, but I'm just going to talk about the rest of the ships. The Olympic it didn't sink, it was scrapped, but it did have a collision with the Hawk, which was like a warship in 1911, I think, when it was leaving Southampton. And then Titanic hit an iceberg and sank, as usual. We all know that, I think. If you don't know that, you need to go back in maritime history and see what the hell happened to the ships. Um, yeah. And it went 3,800 meters down into the Atlantic, the Northern Atlantic Ocean. By the way, when the like distress call for the position of the Titanic was like thingy, I think it was like 20 miles off, and like another one by like someone else. It's like I don't know, no, that was a YouTuber. I was about to say Inspector Ray, but that's a guy who like does crime thingies. But whatever, I don't want to watch that, but I do. And then another one like from like I think it was both a wireless operator, so it was like um Jack Phelps, I think it was, or was it Jack Thayer? I think it was. Oh well, I know the wireless operator's name. Like the first name is Jack. It's not Jack from and it's not Jack Dawson, but see, yeah. Um, Green Willie. No, I don't want to say that. Okay. Well, yeah. And the ship sank. Sadly, yeah. Took the ship 2 hours and 40 minutes to sink. The designer Thomas Andrews thought it would only take an hour for the ship to sink because he thought it would capsize because it hit the iceberg on the starboard side and sink in less than an hour, or maybe even a little more than an hour around that. Also, the same thing. The AI thought the same thing back then, which is weird. Crazy. But that didn't happen because there was a coal fire, like on the 13th of April, like the 10th through the 13th, I think, and then the people in like boiler room 6 had to move all the coal from one coal bunker or like a few coal bunkers to like another coal bunker on the port side. So it went from starboard to port. And the ship had like a 3-degree list of port. I'm just rambling on about the ships now, but I don't care. And then it's because of that list of port, it actually slowed down the sinking a lot, and it saved lives, which is crazy. So yeah, the ship actually listed the port most of the actually most of the sinking the ship listed the port because the D-deck gangway door was opened around there, I think, somewhere over there. And then there was a few big rooms, there was a few big rooms behind the door, and then they flooded really quickly because it wasn't flooded super quickly. They flooded like quicker than it was sinking. It just sped up the sinking process, but it also changed the list. So it went from starboard to like an even keel for a bit, like a few minutes, maybe like even 1 minute, and then like went heavily to port for the last hour or so. Like the last 30 minutes of the ship's life, she was like listing like I don't know 10 degrees to port, which is crazy. And then the Britannic sank in the Baltic. No, that was the Celtic. The Lusitania sank in the Celtic Sea. The Britannic sank in the Aegean Sea, didn't it? Frick, I forgot. Okay, correct me if it's at the Aegean Sea or the Baltic Sea. I know it's not the Celtic Sea because the Celtic Sea was where Lusitania sank. But I think the Aegean Sea was the sea with like in between two islands. So yeah, that's why she sank. If I'm wrong, comment down below what the right sea is. If I'm right, don't comment anything. um, and she sank in 55 minutes because she hit a mine and most of the watertight compartments, like the watertight doors, were like bent and they couldn't close properly. So 6 compartments were destroyed. She could hold up 6. But the reason why she sank is because it was a really warm, like a really hot day, and she was a hot steamship as well. So there were all open porthole windows, and then more water came in, and then flooded the 7th compartment, which she could not handle, and then she sank. Also, it sped up even more because the captain, I forgot what his name was called. Comment down below if you know what his name is. But the captain of the Britannic tried to turn the ship to one of the islands, the island of Pompeii, I think it was. The island where like that volcano erupted and destroyed the city of Pompeii like a long time ago. And he was trying to sail the ship to that, but the rudder was in the straight position, so he had to like turn off like the starboard propeller, keep the forward and pop propeller going, and then it would like slowly turn port, no starboard, not port. It would slowly turn right or starboard, and yeah. But since the ship was moving, the water it was basically like pushing itself down into the water, which sped it up even more because more of the ship was under the waterline when it was moving, and that means more water could get in higher into the ship and sink it. Plus the porthole windows as well. So yeah, I think if the captain didn't try to move the ship to the island, the Britannic might have stayed afloat a little longer. But if the porthole windows were still open, the ship was still doomed. But I think it would have lasted like an hour or so, maybe like an hour and 20 minutes. I think if he didn't try to move it at all and he stopped it like with Titanic. And if the porthole windows were closed and it was like a cooler day, the Britannic might have actually it would have actually survived. It definitely would have survived. It most likely would have survived at least because it like 6 compartments flooded. There's a lot of damage, but it can take it. The Britannic could have taken it. Fortunately, the windows were open, the porthole windows were open, and the ship sank. That's a shame. And now I'm done rambling about the Olympic class liners. I'm gonna finish the video. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the update. The next update won't come until a while, so yep. Be prepared to wait for a long time! Well, okay. It's gonna be a while before the update for the Titanic interior and stuff comes out. But it's not gonna be a bit. It's gonna be a bit. It's okay. It's still gonna be long for like another update of like all my ships, but it's not going to be as long as the update for the Titanic. Because I'm going to do an update for the medium ships. It's not even an update. It's not even an update. It's just the original video. Because I haven't even made a video of the ships yet, the medium ships. So yeah, I'll probably do an update when I've finished 3 ships in there. So yeah. So the ship. Okay, I'm just gonna give you like a hint of 2 ships that I'm working on that I'm planning to put in. I'm planning to put the HMY Britannia in, which was like a little ship, I think. I don't know any history of her. And the MS Estonia, which was a cargo ship that sank in 1991. So yeah, it sank in 1991 and there were like a really, really rough waves, and then like the front like detached and then it just sank and capsized. It's actually completely upside down on the wreck, which is crazy. I'm gonna stop rambling about it. But like, they're the 2 ships that I'm gonna be planning to put in first. I'm not telling you about the other 4. There's gonna be 6 medium ships because it's like I think 8, maybe 9 small ships. I think I did say in my last Titanic video about the ship that I was planning to have at least a minimum of 5 ships in every world. I think I said that. If I didn't, I just told you now about that. So yeah, and and sorry, and basically it's gonna take, yeah, okay, it's gonna take a while. I just gotta stop saying it. I don't know what to say anymore. So yeah, I will see you in the next Minecraft video or in the next video that I upload. I'm working on a half sword video where I'm just playing in the abyss. There's no intro for it, so I might start off a little weird. I'm just like have clothes on and I already have an axe or something. But the abyss is like zombies instead of people, which is funny, which is cool. It is annoying at times because they are literally almost unkillable. But you can kill them by like cutting their body in half or their head off. And also near the end of the video, I encountered a really funny zombie. Like it was a really big funny zombie. I had like one of my arms was disabled, so I couldn't really kill him well. Like I had to cut his head off to finally stop him. But he had like a sword and like a shield, and he was just flailing around, and he was literally acting like a stupid zombie. He was probably the stupidest zombie out of like the 100 that I killed. So in that video. That's like an hour-long video, by the way. It's not going to be an hour long for you. It's an hour and 20 minutes for me. But I'm going to shorten it down to like 40 minutes by editing it up, But yeah. Okay, I'm going to stop rambling on, and you guys can continue your days and forget about this video, and I will see you next time. Have an amazing day. I love you.